If you hate cooking every night, but you still want your family to eat homemade meals, I'm going to show you the secret ingredient that needs to be in your meal plan. Now, we're not talking about anything new or novel here today. We're talking about leftovers. But before you click away because you absolutely hate leftovers, I think I'm going to introduce some ideas to you today that might help make leftovers fit into your life a little better. First, let's talk about why leftovers are great. One of the things that I love the most about leftovers is that I don't have to cook every single night of the week. If I make a meal and I just plan to make a double batch of it, that means that we have dinner for a different night that week. It doesn't have to be back to back nights that we're eating the exact same meal, but it does relieve some of the pressure that I feel needing to get a home cooked meal on the table. Another reason leftovers are great is the night that you're eating leftovers, you have a lot fewer dishes to clean up. I know that is one of the things that I like the least about cooking at home is having to clean up the dishes after you get done eating dinner. Planning for leftovers is also great because it can be a little bit more budget friendly than cooking a new meal each night of the week. If you could simply buy some items in bulk because you're making a double or a triple batch, you can save a little bit of money at the grocery store. But I can also hear the complaints from people saying they hate the monotony of eating the same thing over and over again or batch prepping food and eating the same thing 4 nights during the week. But that doesn't have to be how you do leftovers in your household. Technically, if you're doing something like meal prepping, different ingredients for the week, such as a batch of protein, a batch of grains, maybe some roasted vegetables, that could also be considered leftovers. You're just utilizing it in a different way throughout the week. So let's put that same concept into our traditional idea of leftovers. Say you have something like a casserole or a lasagna, and after eating it 2 nights in a row, everybody is tired of it. They don't want to eat that meal for a third night. One thing you could do is you could just freeze the rest of what you have. You can wrap it up, put it in the freezer, and then maybe a month from now, you pull that out of the freezer and you eat it on a night when you don't have any time to cook. But you could also add some variety to that meal by switching up what side dish you serve with the meal that you've prepared. If you normally eat your lasagna with a salad, maybe you switch it up and you eat it with roasted vegetables or a fruit salad or just something different that kind of livens up the dish and doesn't make it feel like you're eating the exact same thing that you ate the night before. Another trick to try is to take your meal and turn it into some form of a burrito. This is something my husband loves to do. He will take anything and put it into a tortilla, and suddenly it has become an entirely different meal by adding some hot sauce or some pesto. He's created something totally new. One of our customers has told us about an idea that she uses where she takes her leftovers and she'll make a small batch of dough and put the leftovers as a filling inside the dough to create her own hand pies. She can then freeze those hand pies and pull them out of the freezer and reheat them, or can just put them in the refrigerator and reheat them the next day for a completely different take on that meal. Sometimes we end up with leftovers because we simply didn't check the serving size of a recipe before we started making it. Or maybe individuals in your family weren't as hungry tonight as they normally are, and you just end up with some random things in the refrigerator. This is where I like to have a smorgasbord or just leftover kind of night planned in my week. Now, on these nights, we are simply just clearing out the refrigerator and eating all the different bits and pieces from the previous days. So this is kind of a fun mix and match way to use up leftovers when you weren't necessarily planning to have those leftovers. However, if you want to start having more leftovers in your week because you want to save some money at the grocery store and you don't want to be cooking quite as often, I recommend looking at the serving size of your recipe and doubling it or even tripling it. You can always put some of the leftovers in the freezer and eat them at a later date. So even if you're not a big fan of leftovers, you can change the side dish that you're serving a recipe with. You can also take that recipe and transform it into a burrito or some sort of a hand pie to make it something totally new. I hope that you will start embracing leftovers a little bit more in your meal plan to save you some time in the kitchen and save money at the grocery store. If you enjoyed these tips, give me a thumbs up and please subscribe to the channel. I am here weekly giving meal planning tips and tricks. Thank you for watching, and I will see you again soon.